My man right here been down since day one, shooting a video live in ATL. I Really Like Her, I20 featuring Ludacris, Blood in the Water album coming October 14th. First single, you can get it all on iTunes. Of course, shout out to Koch Records doing this thing with us. The big I20 sign in the background, long way coming. He don't do nothing but get better. So I'm just here doing what I gotta do. I'm doing my job. I'm here to support.
Like her, you might wife her. I don't like her, so I want night her. We really like her, you might wife her. I don't like her, so I want night her.
Yeah, Bobby's back in business, and I'm all about these digits. See, I'm trying to take a stand.
There's an expression that sharks are able to taste or smell blood in the water, and when they do, they frenzy. And I feel like with my first album, I had just got a small taste of what it's like to be in the industry, what it's like to have my album out. And I just called it Blood in the Water because I feel like I have a better understanding, and I got a taste, and now I'm ready to come back out. So every track on this album is really personal to me because, what I'm saying, I went through a lot in between that time, a lot of trials and tribulations, watching the growth of my children and so forth. And this album, definitely, I know artists say this all the time, but this album right here is really personal to me, and the songs on it. I mean, I had 4 years to record it, to think about it, to perfect it. And so every song on this album, from the intro, air it out, down to the last song, I Apologize, is really important to me. It's really, really special. Of course, I got Luda on the album, my best friend, boss. Just really got a chance to work with some people that were fans of me, so it made the music a lot better, a lot more fluent.
We really like her, you might wife her. I don't like her, so I want night her. We really like her, you might wife her. I don't like her, so I want night her.
That's all we do.
Yeah. You might wife her. Yeah. I don't like her, so I want night her.
So you got Ludacris right here. We live and direct in Atlanta, Georgia. My homeboy I20, who's been with me since day one. Disturbing the Pieces artist own. We here shooting a single, I Really Like Her, featuring myself, Ludacris. Make sure you get it off iTunes. Make sure you support that boy album. Shout out to Koch Records for getting down. You know how we do. You got the giant I20 sign in the background. Like I said, my man Rocko the Don coming through. It's a star-studded event. Great song, great album. Make sure you support that thing. Ludacris, live and direct, I20, all day.
I keep a giant Phillips head, and yeah, I keep it screwing. I'm really just a handyman, catching you on my hand.
You know what I mean? Just in case you don't know, I go by the name of Rocko the Don. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm here on behalf of my people, my guy, my dude, my ace, 20.
Eastside, slow business, you already know what it is. Blood in the Water installs October 14, 2008. Special shout out to my boy Rocko for coming out. I always love when a real show, love the real, man. That's how we supposed to do it out here, man. You know what it is?
Yeah. They reached out to me, you know what I'm saying? They was like, we got this record we did, and we sampled your verse. I mean, sampled a part of your verse. And I'm like, cool. I was like, it's an honor, you know what I'm saying? Anytime, people can really can catch some off something else and then make a whole record out of it, you know what I mean? That take a whole lot, man. You gotta be really creative to do something like that. You know what I mean? So shout out to them, shout out to 20, shout out to DTP, shout out to Koch, you know what I mean? Blood in the Water, October, you know what I mean? Be on the lookout for it. My dude, he coming hard, you know what I mean? He a beast, man. I20, East Side, man, from the West Side to East Side. It's your boy Rocko the Don. Stay tuned, man. Don't miss a beat, you know what I mean?
There's a message to you haters trying to make that girl your wife. You can have her for your life. I just want her for tonight, right?
We really like her, you might wife her. I don't like her, so I want night her. We really like her, you might wife her. I don't like her, so I want night her. We really like her, you might wife her. I don't like her, so I want night her. We really like her, you might wife her. I don't like her, so I want night her. We really like her.
Yes, my name is Paris. I'm the director for today. We first did a shot with the girls. We had them against a nice backdrop. We're trying to do everything with like sets, real sets. We get no green screen. I know a lot of directors that's the style, but we're taking it like authentic. We're gonna have real stuff. So we have the car in there, the backdrop, next we're gonna set up a little hotel suite, and we have a club bar scene, and then we have this big, massive I20 sign that's gonna be amazing. So that's pretty much where we're at with everything. Everything's going smooth, and we just wrapped a couple of shots. So now we're just gonna reset up for the next shot. That's about it. Pretty much about it.
But I'm never Captain Sable.
You really like her, you might wife her. I don't like her, so I want night her. You really like her, you might wife her. I don't like her, so I want night her.
I20 has always been a straightforward, raw, put it in your face type of artist. You know, with a lot of artists out here presenting themselves as certain things and not being that, or speaking on things that they don't necessarily understand. You know, I20 is that voice that people need to hear. So the difference between that album and this album is really just about the timing of release. The last album was released in the midst of what everybody would consider the hype. And when you're breaking new artists, it's about the grassroots approach and people understanding the artist. So now we feel like I20 will release this project at a time where people will get to understand who he is as an artist.
Dudes, tuck it up, I'm gone, you can love it up. At home, trick, tuck it up, I'm grown, about to double up. And it's on, life of a player, every day I keep it moving. I keep it.
The album is called Blood in the Water. The artist's name is Infamous 20, better known as I20. Eastside Decatur representative of ATL. The label, Disturbing the Peace Koch Records. The date, the month of October, it is in your stores. Please go get it. Any other questions, just call me and I'll answer them.
I don't like her, so I want night her. You really like her.